Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. sometimes politically people will fast, some they will protest, we won't eat. Till that, I will not eat. Okay, how many days they will remain there? Not even one day. Very first time, how many of you been to Secretariat in Trivandrum? When I came very first, I can see small pandal. Then I asked my owner, the time was working, sir, why can't we make some pandal permanently and we can give for rent? Then I am from Tamil Nadu. I don't know how to read Malayalam properly. Now also the same thing. But they mentioned the newspaper. There is something called Orissa. If you go now, they say Bina Pani. So Bina Pani का अर्थ क्या? No, Saraswati Devi, Orissa में. वो तो वीणा पानी है. Because there is no V, they won't say Vishnu, they say Vishnu. So when we read that bus name is called Veena Pani, I asked, अरे क्या इसके अंदर पानी नहीं पीना है क्या? वो तो बोला ड्राइवर वाला, स्वामी जी आपको हिंदी नहीं मालूम तो बोलिए हम सिखाता है, ऐसा मत करना. क्यों? अरे क्या लिखा है? बिना पानी का अर्थ क्या? निर्जल. वो बोला ये वीणा पानी है, सरस्वती देवी है. ठीक है, सॉरी, क्षमा करिए. So here when I came very first, it was mentioned in the Secretariat, Malayalam Manorama office. Niraharam. What is the meaning of Niraharam? Niraharam. Water intake. They take only water. I read Niraharam. Then owner told it's not Niraharam, it's Niraharam. Niraharam means without food. And what he told, what he told is also correct, because every 10 minutes they'll go backside. They'll ask where you are going. I'm going to washroom. Arey, you didn't drink water. Then why you are going to washroom? So backside क्या? पानी पिएगा, जूस पिएगा, वापस आएगा. Then so sometimes if you go take the history, I'm not pinpointing anybody. If you take the history, so many people go for a protest. If anybody from Tamil Nadu, Prabhu is from Tamil Nadu. There's a very famous personality. I won't say the name because it's going online. He is a very famous personality. He'll go for many times he'll go for this till death. I won't eat anything. Morning he'll go for 10 o'clock and 11:30 he'll finish his strike and he'll come back. He'll say, mine is successful. So when it is not recommended in the scriptures, what will happen to the society? That is the next question. Those who undergo severe austerities and penance are not recommended in the scriptures. Rupa Goswami is writing Shruti Smriti Puranadi Pancharātika Vidhi Vina Aikantika Hare Bhakti Utpate Kalpate. Whether when we do something, it should be mentioned in Shruti, Smriti or Puranadi Pancharātika Vidhi Vina. If nothing, all these things are not mentioned anywhere in the scriptures, what effect it is going to give in this material world? What is it? It's going to create a simply disturbance to the common person. Okay, you take anything. If you came to Kerala, very famous Toopu Kavadi, Parava Kavadi. How many of you seen this thing? What does that mean? They will fly. Their body is tied with they pierce the body with some nails and they fly like this. Once they release, they go, they drink, and they forget the pain. That's all. Okay. And somebody will, I have some health issue, then I will pray, I will do this thing, and they will hire a person, they gave money and he will fly for us. Toopu Kavadi, Parava Kavadi, this Kavadi. Tamil Nadu you go, they will walk in the fire. Agni. They won't say Agni, they say flower, it's a flower, How many have you seen this type of austerity? walk on the shoe, that shoe is filled with nail. I personally saw in my native that pujari will walk on this Vettagati, Tirupachi Alva, English. How many of you seen in South Indian movies they used to chop somebody's head? It should be like this, Sword is a different type of sword. ये तलवार नहीं है, ये तमिलनाडु तमिल मूवी में आपको देख सकता है, आंध्रा मूवी में ज़्यादा देख सकता है, ये लंबा है, छोटा है, तो बहुत शार्प है, इसको हम काट कर सकता है, उसको दो, they will keep two these things on the feet and they will walk, and they will not only walk, they dance. In Kerala you can see, they take a, what is it, chata, they will whip, and they will beat in their body. Tap, tap, chak, chak. How many of you can tolerate all these things? How many want to do this type of tapasya? Or how many want to do Hare Krishna mantra, Satvik, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Easy and guarantee. So this is going to create a disturbance in this material world. Okay. So suppose we are doing all these things out of humility or Krishna's will, performing them out of pride and egoism. We are puffed up with all these, pride and ego. Dambha, ahaṅkāra. If we do little things and we speak more, right or wrong. How many of you followed Nirjala Ekadashi? How many of you successfully, followed Nirjala? Next day morning, what we'll do? First we'll drink water and we'll call. Arey, kya hota? That's all. Whole day we gossip. What did we gossip? Yesterday, I was something like a warrior. I didn't drink single drop of water. But out of 24 hours we are meditating about water, right or wrong? It's a Nirjala. Somebody will ask me, Prabhuji, yours is Nirjala Ekadashi. I say, it's not. For me, it's not Nirjala. For me, Janjala Ekadashi. I have so many health issues. What is health issue? First is kidney stone, then BP I have, then sugar I have, now heart problem also came. So if I take Nirjala, that's all. Back to God. On one devotee told Prabhuji, you are back to God, just miss it, Prabhuji. And that day, little bit, one paper was missing, that's why I came back. So, when we do something out of syllabus, means out of scriptures, it is going to create a disturbance. And it is going to increase our pride and ego. I'll say a small example from Srimad Bhagavatam. There was one famous personality. His name is called Hiranyakashipu. How many of you know this personality here? How many of you seen this personality? Nobody seen, When you stand in front of the mirror, you can see yourself. We are all Hiranyakashipu. We are worse than Hiranyakashipu. In Rāma, there is one more Kadapatra is there. His name is called Kumbhakarna. How many of you know Kumbhakarna? How many of you like Kumbhakarna? How many of you are disciple of Kumbhakarna? Who is Kumbhakarna? What is his specialty? 6 months he will sleep. 6 months he will wake up and eat. Okay. Means 12 hours he will sleep, 12 hours he will wake up. How many of you sleep for 12 hours? How many of you sleep for 12 hours? How many of you sleep for 10 hours? 8 hours? Okay. Then when we are traveling bus, we are sleeping or not? When you are traveling. In the Kada, Harikatha, what we are doing? So if you take the whole calculation, we are worse than Kumbhakarna. Krishna may say, my God, Kumbhakarna is better than you. Right, So, Hiranyakashipu went and did tapasya. What type of tapasya did? How many of you read Bhagavad is mentioned? What type of tapasya did? He was standing on one leg, not one leg. Not toes, one finger. Standing on one finger, and he raised his hand like this, he was keeping like this. Okay, now we can try. How many of you can stand like this? Till this class you have to stand like, and you have to listen. And after that I ask question, how many are here ready? If I say something to Suguru Gopal, 2 daughters, they will do everything. They are different you are doing like this? How many years? 10,000 years he did tapasya. 10,000 years he was standing like this. And we are all doing lot of tapasya. If you are from Mumbai, anybody from Mumbai? Pune, Mumbai? Pune. How many of you travel in that Mofsal train? Same, sometimes some people, Chennai, they put their one finger in a train. The body will be like this, C type, right or wrong? C, like already they are C programming, they hold like this. The train goes very fast, that electric post will come, they from the both side they will go inside, they will come out. Am I right or wrong? C plus, everything, they are like, it's a big tapasya. They are standing in one, slip ho gaya to finish. So many Hiranyakashipu in Kali Yuga. So we need more Narasimha Avatar. Even Narasimha Avatar came na, he will get tired. Are kya kitna itna Hiranyakashipu kya karunga, right? So he was doing 10,000 years tapasya. When he went for a tapasya, why he went for a tapasya? Why he went for a tapasya? Why he took that decision? His brother was killed by Vishnu, Varahamurti, right? Okay. So how many of you read the chapter? It's very beautiful. When his brother Hiranyaksha was dying, Hiranyakashipu went and passed away to whole relatives. And he was explaining a story. In Bhagavad-Gītā, Krishna did not tell a single story. It's full philosophy. It's philosophy. How many of you like philosophy? I like philosophy. How many of you like rice? Chawal? Kitna log ko pasand hai? How many of you can eat only rice? Sirf chawal. No sambar, no dal, no sabji, nothing. How many of you can eat? Kitna kha sakta? Only rice, huh? Usme thoda namak for ghee dalta hai? No? Only rice. That's why initially I told they are special avatars. ISKCON Trivandrum is going to face a tough time after 10 years, If we chant, they will say, Prabhuji, your chanting is mistake, your pronunciation mistake, your renunciation also mistake, sometimes they will say. Okay. So, he want to, he was pacifying his relatives and he was narrating a story. Very beautiful story. And sometimes I think, in Bhagavad-Gītā, Krishna even didn't told story, but he is doing. And because of time, everything is happening. Don't worry, chant Hari, la la la. Then he came back to this side and turned towards his friends and told, start disturbing Brahmanas, cows, women, you do everything. Demigods, sabko demolish kar do. And if they are failure, that's why he went for a mission. What is that? Mission immortal. 10,000 years is standing like this. Then Brahma came. And Brahma was searching. Where is this guy? He was covered by ant and everything. Then he put sprinkled the water. Then he came out. It was something like a molten golden color. It was like this. He came out and asked a boon. Then Brahma asked what boon you need. Then Hiranyakashipu gave a pen drive. Just go through it. Because when he was going through this, his forehead started revolving. Why? No. Even he get bewildered. How to contact the somehow, okay, take. But Brahma very clearly told one thing. What he told? I am ready to give this benediction. But you can't maintain this benediction for a long time. Think about it. What he told? You can't maintain it for a long time. Please think about it. Then he was so adamant. No, I want. Sometimes we also want to construct a big house, 10 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents and all. We'll construct. After constructing, what will happen? Morning we start cleaning from that area to this area, night ho jayega. Then next day, Punaravi Jananam, Punaravi Mananam. Kya kar raha bhai? Arey kya hota ho gaya. So, Brahma clearly told, you can't maintain it. Then he told out of right, no, I want. See, who is telling? Brahma is telling. Then Krishna, Brahma told, Tadastu, take it. asura. After finishing his tapasya, he became a powerful asura. What change happened in his life? That's why it's Krishna's story. Performing them out of pride and egoism, who are impelled by lust and attachment. So many problems here. When Krishna, who are foolish. There is one more very famous personality. His name is called Kamsa. Oh, how many of you heard this name, Kamsa? Who is he? Huh? Oh, Krishna's material uncle, not maternal. One guy came, who is he? Prabhuji, mera maternal uncle. No, bro, material uncle. No use. No, okay, maternal uncle. His sister was Devaki. Vasudeva and Devaki got married. Okay. And he was personally driving the chariot. Who is driving the chariot? Kamsa, out of love. He was a king, was driving the chariot. Somewhere some ashriri told, ye muda, ye foolish. How many people are there? Kamsa, this marriage party, so many people. Who turned upside and asked, Kamsa, you call me? Kitna log tha, suppose somebody is coming here and telling, Arey, bewgoof. Somebody, you call me, huh? What does it mean? Here, foolish, right? Then so many people are there. He turned, you call me? Yeah, you are a foolish. You know why? Her 8th garbha is going to kill you. No? Then the problem happened, I am not going to tell you. He was in tension. 6 kids he killed. 7th kid escaped. 8th kid, Krishna was inside Devaki womb. His tension is keep on increasing. Every day BP, doctors coming checking, BP is going on, something like boiler. Then one minister came and told, my dear Kamsa, I will give you a nice suggestion. You can follow this and you will be free from all your material anxiety. Then Kamsa told, come on, I need this type of encouraging words. Come on, tell me. He told, go to the jail. Take a talwar, talwar leke jao. Jane se? You know na, Krishna is inside Devaki Garbha na, you know na, clear na? Yeah. Just go and kill him. Who? Devaki and Krishna, both of them mar jayega na, problem solved. Right or wrong? Easy way, right or wrong? How many of you accept this thing? Nobody. Why? So what is your suggestion? If suppose you are a minister, what do you say? I won't surrender. Then Kamsa was so angry, he told, now only I came to know why my kingdom is in problem, because I have this type of ministers. What type of advice you are giving to me? What is wrong? Just you go and kill, both of them, finish. Problem solved. For a few years people will blame about you. Then who is going to? They will forget you. They will forget the real problem, they will forget you, everything they will forget. Then Kamsa told, Kamsa narrated a nice realization, his realization. I was telling, long back there was an asura. His name is called Hiranyakashipu. Okay. Hiranyakashipu's son is Prahlad Maharaj. One day, father and son fought. How many of you fighting? Pawan Proji, beta, आपका बात सुनता है नहीं सुनता? अच्छा, हाँ? वो तो सुनता है तो नहीं तो करता है ना? You listen everything, What is his age? Where is he? 9-year-old. Okay. Once he become teenage, first victim is father, second is mother. Am I right or wrong? How many have had this experience? Prabhuji, till this time was, for my son I did everything. Now he is totally against me. Thank you. Welcome to this, Your son is in proper culture, What is your age? 13. Come on. Mataji, be ready. This teenage, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Once they reach 35, 40, that time they will understand my father is great, my mother is great. Okay, I'm not going. Here, 5-year-old Prahlad Maharaj and Hiranyakashipu was some quarreling. हो गया, देखेगा फिर देखेगा, साइन करो बाबा. Will you get angry or not? Like you, मेरे देखो, you see me first you. अरे क्या, कितने बार आपको देखा? Yes, Hiranyakashipu is asking, hey, where is your Lord Hari? He said, he is everywhere. Tell clear picture, where is he? They are showing that. At that time, Prahlad Maharaj is seeing that particular pillar, you know. That's because he is seeing, Prahlad Maharaj is seeing Narasimhadev. You know, Narasimhadev is ready for the attack, command of us is ready, you know, is like, everything is ready, you know. Just he is waiting for the right moment, you know, attack hona. You are seeing that. How many of you seen Chaupati, they made a drama? This Hiranyakashipu, what is that drama name? Very funny drama. Okay. On the YouTube you can see that. Majab dekha? Live from Ahobilam. If you see in YouTube, it's a very funny drama. Okay. So they make drama goes like this. News media people will come and they'll say, Rakesh, अब देखना पड़ता वो पिलर के पीछे कोई दरवाजा है, खिड़की है, when they are constructing at that time, so they made something through that Narasimha they entered, you know, please make sure, you know, and they'll ask who is this Narasimha, then they'll say do Narasimha, parado Narasimha, like that, and he will say they are telling 6 types of Narasimha, do Narasimha, parado Narasimha, like that, they are telling 6, that is different drama. When you get time you can see. Prahlad was seeing this pillar and he was talking to his father, you know, father is getting irritated, he said, see towards me and then talk. Then there is if your Lord is here, he is here. A particular place, he is here. Yeah. If he is a good father, बेटा क्या बोला? भगवान अंदर है नहीं है? क्या बोला? अंदर है ना? वो क्या बोला है? ठीक है, भगवान अंदर ना? अरे मेरा प्रणाम प्रभु जी. हरे कृष्णा. चलो, problem solved. He went and checked. What happened? He took this mace, you know, went, hello, excuse me, who is inside? He checked. What happened now? Who came out? What happened? His life is fun. Now, in the same position, Kamsa, I am here. Kamsa, I am here. Pillar like Devaki is there. Inside kaun hai? Bhagavan hai. Mujhe malum, 100%. If I go and test, what will happen? Krishna will come out and kill me. If at all I am not disturbing, at least I can live for 4 or 5 years extra. Am I right or wrong? Who told? Kamsa told. So sometimes we are foolish. Out of foolishness we do many things. And who torture the material elements of this body as well as the supreme soul dwelling within, they torture themselves and super soul also. How many have you seen some boys or girls when they get angry, they take a blade and they cut their own body? How many have you seen? I know one girl, she completed +2 with a good mark, but she didn't got some particular college. She put kerosene and, you know, aag. And that family is very close to our family. So we went and see that girl was inside. Now how many of you seen, I don't know, this आग में burnt body को कितना लोग देखा है? पता नहीं, ये कोई एयरफोर्स में कोई काम किया तो उनको ऐसा पुलिस में. It's a very, very, very tragedy. She's they can't see, they can't sleep in the bed. They put a banana leaf on the top of it. They can't wear dress, nothing, and the skin got burned. The infection will come. So many things. I know. How many of you know? I don't know. Some 20 years back in Kayangalam there was one fire accident. Motherji, you know, Kayangalam one gas cylinder burst on the highway. Okay, and the gas was the atmosphere. Some very intelligent person went and started his vehicle. At that time I was in Srigariam, I was for some collection I came, then I was coming back to my office. Some 30-40 ambulances, and I can hear the painful crying. They took few to Kottayam Medical College, few to Medical College, here Trivandrum Medical College, and that time the medical college doctors told it's a very worst accident. They have no bed to treat them. Okay. Sometimes people used to torture their body. When some tapasya is not mentioned in scriptures, when we perform, action immediate pleasure. They don't want anything, beyond that. They want now. अभी मुझे मिलना. कितना लोग को 2 मिनट मैगी इच्छा है, पसंद है, 2 मिनट मैगी, 2 मिनट में मैगी. It's not at all good for health. जल्दी से खाना बनाता है ना, जल्दी से मर जाते हैं. Fast to death actually. अभी ट्रेन में जाता है ना, वो चाय देता है ना, क्या चाय? डिप चाय. टिक 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 टिक. Then we throw it away. It's not at all good. But we like all these things, right or wrong? हमको जल्दी से खुशी मिलना. It's very very dangerous. Somebody is so fat and they want to reduce their slim, become slim, na? What they will do? They will go for VLC, some slim. How many of you agree this thing? Within 6 months they become very slim, and they say, actually 6 months before I was 108 kg, now I become 90 kg. After that what happened? Nobody will say. He become afraid. It's a reality. They won't show that side. It will take a lot of time. If you want to. So many people are asking me, Prabhuji, how you reduce your body weight? I told it's too costly, Prabhuji. Don't follow this. No, Prabhuji, I'm ready to do it. If you get a heart attack, you will reduce your weight. I said, no, Prabhuji, because when we get pain, then only we realize, hey, Baba, I have some problem. So they need immediate pleasure. Why we are practicing Krishna consciousness? Are we enjoying or not? How many of you think we are enjoying life? We are enjoying life. Material people also enjoying life. How they are enjoying, how we are enjoying. Whose enjoyment, whose duration is more? Can you say? Hours are there. शादी में कितना, केरला में अब शादी को गए तो 20 आइटम से डालेगा. कितना आइटम? 20 आइटम. Okay. हमारा मंदिर में बलराम जयंती आता है, कितना आइटम हो जाएगा? मिनिमम 100 आइटम. ज्यादा होता है. सब लोग प्लेट को लेकर कहते हैं, प्रभु जी वो चाहिए, ये चाहिए, ये चाहिए, वो चाहिए. खाने के बाद ये प्रभु जी कवर चाहिए. क्यों? पूरा तो पैक करके. That's why Prabhupada wrote in our books, part and parcel. We are part and parcel. थोड़ा खाएगा, बाकी पार्सल लेके जाएगा. हमारा इधर भी ऐसा है ना, खाने के बाद क्या करते हैं हम लोग? So Prabhupada books we didn't thoroughly study. We are part and parcel of prasadam. We eat part and we'll take parcel. Somebody says, Prabhupada used to say, don't try to see God. Go to Bhagavad-Gītā table, you can understand. सब लोग नॉर्थ इंडिया से आएगा, देखेगा भगवान कहाँ है. ये आंख देखो, ये मुख देखो, वो नॉर्थ कहाँ पूरा काला है ना. थ्रो यू अवे. वीर से अरे देखो नाक शेष को देख सकता है. देन जैसे कहाँ प्रभु जी कहाँ कर. चलो, डोंट ट्राई टू सी गॉड. You serve in a way so that God can see you. If you want to understand this line, if you go to North India, ऐसा नहीं है ना, पूरा लाइफ डाला है ना, पूरा दे. पद्मनाभ में ऐसा नहीं होता, केरला में ऐसा नहीं होता. Okay, so asuras need immediate pleasure. Devotees are behind the permanent pleasure. Okay, so when we need the permanent pleasure, we need to follow the scriptures. If we are not following scriptures, what will happen? Simply you are going to disturbance. I will tell you a very beautiful story from Srimad Bhagavatam. How many of you hear this very great devotee named Narada Maharshi, Narada Muni? You take any Purana, in all the Purana, who is mentioned? Narada, right? First, Narada, when he was 5-year-old boy, he was staying in a forest. His mother is a servant maid. Okay, and that time few Vedantis came and stayed in the place, and this poor mother just cleaned the ashram. थोड़ा help, even खाना पीना भी नहीं बना सकता क्योंकि इज सर्वेंट used to say, Prabhuji, learn Malayalam. Arey Prabhuji, nahi Prabhuji, हमारे ऑफिस में इंग्लिश है, ये सब पूरा इंग्लिश है, शादी हो गया, बेटा अभी मलयालम पढ़ता है, अभी वो लोग भी मलयालम पढ़ता है, A for apple, B for boy, they are also reading Malayalam. Am I right or wrong? Because otherwise he will cheat. Who will cheat? बेटा बोलेगा Prabhuji ऐसा. So Narada Maharishi parentage is very low profile. She is a servant maid. What type of education she has given to him? They are staying in a forest, not city, not even town. No good parentage, not financially also rich. But in that mode, every day Narada will go and sit and listen what Bhakti Vedantas are speaking. He was listening to them. He was listening to the scriptures. This is very important thing. If we are not reading scriptures, if we are not listening to scriptures, what will happen to our life? Disaster. We may say, Prabhuji, I am chanting Hare Krishna. कोई problem नहीं है. Bhagavad-Gītā नहीं पढ़ा तो क्या हो जाएगा? Disaster. Right? So Narada was so intelligent. He was every day listening the Bhakti Vedantas class 4 months. Bhakti Vedanta stayed there for 4 months, and that 4 months was continually listening all the lectures given by Bhakti Vedantas. One day the Bhakti Vedantas left because Chaturmasya ho gaya, they वापस चल गया, and he was alone with the mother, and he don't have any other relative, कोई बंधु नहीं है. No financial background, no educational background, very poor parentage, only mother, no father. One day she also died. This 5-year-old boy took all these things in a positive sense and he practiced bhakti. Why he practiced Bhagavatam says? Why he practiced bhakti? Because he listened from the pure devotees and they are speaking Bhagavatam, means scriptures. So when we are not listening scriptures, when the problem hits us, we will be in distress. If we are reading books, we are reading Prabhupada books, we are discussing Prabhupada books, what will happen? We are very happy. Even something goes wrong, what will happen? It's okay. It's okay. Our Sabhagacharya Prabhupada life history is the biggest example for this thing. How many problems he faced? Before becoming devotee, after becoming devotee, he faced only lot of problems. But still he was so happy. Why? Because he was keeping always connected to Srimad Bhagavatam. So how many of you are reading here regularly books? हर दिन में book पढ़ेगा. Prabhupada का ये book पढ़ चुका है. ये book I am reading this book. I have seen personally in my life, those who came through books, they are very strong. Maya can't take wicket easily when they come through the books. So my humble request, we should read scriptures, otherwise we become a asura. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally instructed Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami to write books about bhakti. He didn't write anything personally, but he instructed Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami to write books about bhakti. And they wrote books where they wrote. They didn't wrote books in a very comfort situation. Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami, they are staying in Vrindavan. They don't have any permanent house. They are staying in the underneath of this tree and they are writing scriptures. We have AC room and we can sit and we can put our leg opposite side. We can sit and read, sleep and read. We can do. Nowadays we have mobile also, but we are not reading. Am I right or wrong? Prabhupada used to write. How many of you used to write nowadays? One. Office purpose? Okay. How many of you, when you read books, you take points, notes, writing, pura liquor? You won't do. Why? We feel pain. us it is very easy. You know, Prabhupada used to write. After that they do transcript and they type the. Why Prabhupada took this much of effort for us? So, humble request to everyone. We all are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, very good. At the same time, what we need to do? Start reading scriptures, complete one by one book. Ye panchuka. No, otherwise, we can't really taste the real essence of bhakti. Hare Krishna. Any doubts or comments you can ask? Prabhupada some quota reserved for you. That quota is grains, fruits, these things, milk, these things you can take. So in that quota, you take your limit and that offer to Krishna, then absolutely you have no sin. If you are not offering to Krishna, then we are in trouble. What he is telling is correct. But our answer is, we are not cooking for us, we are cooking for Krishna. Prabhupada used to quote an example, an army person is fighting against some other country, he is killing person, but government is giving award for him. But at the same time, he came to his native, some gadbad ho gaya, so he took a gun and killed it. What will happen? He will be in trouble, right? Similarly, we are doing all these things under the instruction of Krishna. The doctor punctured my body. Can you suit a case for against him? No. Why? He is doing under the instruction of IMA, Medical Council, and we do. No, like that. We are doing everything under the instruction of Krishna. That's why we are not sinless. Otherwise, common public, you take anybody, they are committing sin only. What they are telling is correct. Sometimes they are worse than the non-vegetarian eaters. Preach. Don't speak about the controversial topics. First, ask them to chant Hare Krishna. If you go and speak about all these things, demigod topics and these things, it won't work out. If you read Rāma, it's very clearly mentioned. Even if you take, if you eat go-mamsha, you will go to hell. Right? What does it mean? In the olden days also they are eating mamsha. In Dwaraka there is fisher community was there. They used to catch fish and cook fish and eat fish, right or wrong? Eating is your personal business. We have nothing to do. But the consequence you have to face alone. अब जो खाता है ना, आपका पर्सनल है. ऑफर करियो नहीं ऑफर, वो आपका पर्सनल. Consequence आपका है. Right? So in the preaching, don't speak about all these things. Just speak, chant Hare Krishna, read scriptures, come to satsang. Don't say, you should do seva or 16 mala karna, aaj se. I started my Krishna conscious carry in 2001. I chanted 16 rounds in the year 2016. Sorry, 2006. Till the time, I used to chant 1 or 2 rounds. I read more books. Then everybody told, you are reading more books, why can't you chant? And I don't like chanting. I like reading. Then there is a no. Read. Then one day I came to know, what I am doing, I should chant more. And it was easy business. So don't pressure anybody. Let them come and enjoy Krishna consciousness. The very first day when they come to ISKCON, what we'll do? This is Prabhupada, namaskar karo. This is Krishna, aisa namaskar karo. Donation do. Hey, good for you. Then he said, he'll run away. Then came prasadam. Hare Krishna. How you feel? Yeah, thank you. When you get time, please come. If you get time, chant Hare Krishna. Catch, stole his heart. He'll come towards you. Hare Krishna. Any other questions or comments?
So, in spirituality you get limited happiness. So, but being conditioned, we need happiness immediately sometimes. Not be angry. So, how to have that patience and continue with that determination?
So Prabhuji is asking, we are also sometimes begin the short-term happiness. How to convince our mind? To convince your mind, we need to read scriptures. What is actually temporary happiness? What is a side effect? What is permanent happiness? What is a side effect? Okay. First of all, we want to know what is happiness. Can you say what are the things we are enjoying in this material life? Happiness. Watching movie. What happiness we are getting? When we watch movie, how many of you eat chips or snacks, biscuit, cookies? Because we know there is no happiness, that's why we are eating. In movie, why we are purchasing popcorn, this thing, we know something is going on. I need some happiness, so I am eating. So to get convinced from this is not a real happiness, we need to regularly read scriptures. Nityam Bhagavad-Gītā. telling, Guru Maharaj is telling, my dear Krishna, I don't want this material happiness. This material happiness looks like a good thing, like a diamond, but it's actually broken glass piece. If you have broken glass piece, it looks like diamond. No commercial value. If the glass put together, no commercial value. And if you touch it also, you will get injury. Right? Blood diamond. So, he told, I don't need this thing. How he get convinced? He went for a, his conviction he heard from Guru and he meditated, contemplated on it. Then he concluded, yeah. So similarly, hear from spiritual master or pure devotees, keep on meditating on this thing. One day we can come out from these things. There is no other shortcut.
Generally we hear, but we are not willing to meditate sometimes. So how to cultivate and meditate?
Take notes. Are you taking notes? Then it's a sense gratification. Mahavishnu Goswami Maharaj told, writing means deep meditation. You are doing deep meditation. Okay, Shubha Vilas Prabhu, when he came to Trivandrum, I was traveling Prabhuji to the airport. Then we are discussing about his books, Ramayana, especially Ramayana. That he wrote 6 books. So we are discussing and I was telling Prabhuji, here he quoted like this. Then Prabhuji asked, how come Prabhu your memory power is so, no memory Prabhuji. I loved your book like that, and whatever you wrote now, I took diary and again I wrote everything. Because I took the important points. So when we write, many people ask me, don't think that I out of pride I am telling, what is the side effect? One Mataji asked Prabhuji, then I took the notes and I was searching. Then she asked, how come Prabhu you are searching all these things by through manually Google search? It will come on the left side, top right side it will come Mataji. So I was just seeing that part and told. Why? Because when we write, it's a deep meditation. Simply we listen class, not taking notes. We will forget everything. We will put in a WhatsApp status, then we will forget, then they will also forget. Or sometimes they will forward to 10 people and they won't read, they will forward, and at last it will come to us. And we will read the point and say, wow, what a point. We only posted, right? So, we have to take notes. You will see in Chaupati, Radha Gopinath Prabhu, when he come for a class, how will come? With notes. Ghoram Prabhu, I didn't see Radhesham Prabhu take notes, but he may be having notes. Then His Holiness Sachinandan Maharaj, he take notes. Everybody, if we are very serious in bhakti, take notes. Not only writing, even if you are comes to mobile also, that also you can take notes. But my suggestion, take paper, pen and write. We are going so fast, where